For sparkle with style, the Sultanate of Oman is spot on. And what you're looking at is actually a palace. The Sultan has private accommodation on the 9th floor.
It's not exactly understated, is it? This is Oman's most famous hotel, the Al Bustan Palace. It's fairly unassuming from the outside, but it's all the Arabian bling on the inside that turns it into a real showstopper. This is the kind of accommodation that characterises the Omani capital city, Muscat. It's packed with global luxury brands. Ritz-Carlton, Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, they're all here.
The biggest of the 5-star developments is the Shangri-La Bar El Jassar Resort and Spa, and the name mirrors the size. 3 hotels spread over a kilometre of bay with restaurants, shops, beaches, pools and all the rest.
You may think that you're anywhere in the world, but in fact, Old Muscat is just around the corner.
Old Muscat is just a small part of what's become the modern Omani capital, a city sprawling 25 kilometres along the coast. It's also where the Sultan has his main royal residence.
This is one of the old city gates. I find it really hard to believe that until as recently as 1970, the city was closed at night, and if you were caught wandering around, you could be arrested.
Not anymore. Muscat can be explored in less than a day. One of the highlights is this place, the Beit Al Zubeir Museum. Housed in what used to be the Al Zubeir's home, it showcases the family's collection of everyday items, jewellery, clothing, kitchen items. There are also galleries where you can get an insight into how wealthy Omanis furnished their houses way back when.
I first came here back in 2004, and it's grown a lot. Back then there was just 1 building, and now there are 4. And it's fantastic to see a family-owned museum growing in leaps and bounds.
Ten minutes west of Old Muscat is the city's other historic district, the port of Mutra, with its picturesque corniche.
Is it tasty? Me? By the tail? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got a real set of teeth in that one, for sure. There's probably been a fish market in this area for thousands of years. After all, the Arabian Nights say that Sinbad set sail from here, and the first Arab to visit China was certainly an Omani. If you ask these guys, they'd say that the sea is in their blood.
Atmosphere and local colour aside, fish don't make the best souvenirs. For those essential gifts, head to one of the oldest marketplaces in the Arab world, and without a doubt one of Oman's top tourist attractions, the Mutra Souk.
If you need shoes and pashminas, this is the place to come. I've never seen so many pashminas in one place. Go on, why not? Ah, these are nice. I rub it. Does my genie come? There can't be many places in the world where you can buy gold, frankincense and myrrh. Gold, of course, is the big buy here. Pricing is based on the weight, the daily gold price and the maker's fee. And as always, don't be afraid to haggle. But maybe you could do 2 for 1?
Yeah, no.
No, is that funny?
funny.
I didn't think that was quite funny. I thought that was quite fair. I'll buy the heavier one and you could perhaps give me the one that doesn't weigh as much.
No,
All
not
good
fair.
shops have 2 for 1 offers, I think.
2 for 1, but the quality of the gold will be minus.
I think he's got a point there.
Mutra and its souk are a great counterpoint to modern Muscat, which sprawls along the coast. But modern doesn't at all mean mediocre.
There are some fantastic architectural eye-catchers here. This is the new Royal Opera House, only the 2nd opera house in the whole of the Arab world, which says a lot about a man's commitment to culture.
Opened in 2011, it's a showcase for leading Western artists like Renee Fleming, as well as popular Omani performers. Another eye-catcher is the Grand Mosque.
This is one of the few mosques in the Arab world that non-Muslims are actively encouraged to explore.
The carpet is the 2nd largest in the world and took 600 Iranian women 4 years to weave. And above it, the Swarovski crystal chandelier, weighing in at 8 tons, is also the 2nd largest of its kind.
It's just as beautiful on my 2nd visit. What they've done here is taken the finest craftsmanship and materials from around the world and combine them to create something quite extraordinary. I can see why people have been drawn to Muscat and to this coastline for centuries. Even today, many visitors to Oman never get beyond here. And that's a real shame, because to fully understand this country, you've got to get out there and explore.